Professor Puranik. What is going on, sir?
Sudha, I feel very sad and depressed, for this kind of perverted or irrelevant kind of change or tampering with the tagline given by the famous poet laureate you
Yes.
mentioned. He radiated because personally I have seen him for till his lost. I was his own follower and admirer, and we have read all his textbooks. And the very fact that he has given this tagline itself shows how he's trying to make people enlightened and cultured and also feel high or proud about their whatever the kind of creations that we have in front of us and the institutions that impart such values,
Yeah.
civilizational. So he's a man with spiritual knowledge. He was also a person who promoted scientific temperament. You're feeling you throw away this modia, the ignorance and the wrong kind of perceptions that you have. Such a person, he has called it as Hana Degula, a temple of learning. Nehru called the new industries as new temples. Same way, Kuvempu, try to import or inculcate such values right from childhood in all of us, and including many of the tall stalwarts who have been in power in the past and present also. So I think it is a controversy which I think government has not been made known. Mr. Siddaramaiah or DK Kumar, who just now spoke, he also mentioned that we respect poet laureate Kuvempu a lot. But I think the priorities of government are, good administration, to provide good facilities for the residential schools, especially meant for the poor and the depressed and oppressed people. I'll give you one or two small examples in a few seconds.
Yes,
That
sir.
the very residential schools which are there in near the Tumkur district and other
Ah.
places, the 17 schools were not given or supplied with rice, and that rice, it was given by Siddhaganga Mutt as a loan to these 17 residential schools where children should not go hungry. This is the kind of situation that you have in administration. Why you say? Second thing is, we all talk about against corruption. Recently, very balanced budget has been
Right.
provided for people of that. So I would say that this kind of whatever changing tagline or tampering, as apart from what you said, is not only violation of copyright, but it's an insult to our poetry.
It is a big insult.
Anapin
Yes.
avoiding. So such a person's tagline, if it is perverted or twisted, what is the alternative you have given? You
Yes.
question with correct. What do you want to question is correct? Corruption or bad administration, maladministration, and the kind of wrong things that are happening in society in the young minds. They are all very impressive ages, and
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
so I think such kind of whatever perversion should not be imposed on them. This is
Yeah.
as a teacher for more than 5 or 6 decades. I feel sad for this, and I think that I appeal to Siddaramaiah and the government to withdraw it immediately and make corrections and respect them, dividing the respect for the poet laureate Kuvempu. Whereas, in Lal Bagh, he has given
All right.
this is
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
you come with folded hands, humility, that kind of submission
Yeah.
to learn.
Yeah, that's what. It's very sad. Shashi, you and I have done a lot of shows about how kids are not given school bags, not given shoes. They don't have any kind of facilities. Karnataka is busy doing this now. Kuvempu, this great poet laureate, and what an icon he is. I have read his books, I have read his writings in translation. Tomorrow, everyone, I mean, whether it is Akka Mahadevi or Basavanna, whatever it is, they belong, it's a heritage. I mean, do you, and someone has noticed it, to say that this is a temple of knowledge, come inside with folded hands, what is wrong with it? Anyway, folded hands is also not something which is only recognizable for a particular religious community. I mean, but what is this going on, Shashi? What is happening?
Sudha, very, very unfortunate because again, such a things earlier the government has had a very, very bad time for bringing politics into the school affairs. Now again, let us not see this also as a political drama. And unfortunately, I don't know whether the education minister knew about this oral instruction. Either the chief minister or deputy chief minister who is reacting, does they know about this? What is this verbal order? Again, it is surprising. It is a devotional touch for students to come into the school. Instead of that, putting them into negative aspects, that courageously question what's wrong. When it is inside the class, definitely let every child be given opportunity to question their teacher, their system, without any like regret. But it should not be a tagline remaining such a big prestigious poets tweaking that is really not acceptable. Unfortunate development, and I condemn this. And if at all the concerned minister or concerned education minister, if they knew earlier and if they have the concerns over this, definitely it is a regret. Please withdraw. Don't politicize. If at all you change these taglines, whether the quality increases, my simple question to you all brainies, whether the quality increases if some taglines are changed, some system like whatever it is, uniform or other than something else which is within the curriculum,
Right.
if you change, is that quality is going to change?